Good morning, I'm Earth Dr. Reese Halter, and you're listening to Earthcast, SOS.com. As temperatures continue to soar in the Arctic and subarctic regions around the globe, Australia yesterday reported its warmest autumn ever recorded. Staggering temperatures in the Pacific Ocean caused 93% of the entire Great Barrier Reef, the largest reef on Earth, to experience bleaching. That is, the corals expel their symbiotic partners, algae, that make all the food via photosynthesis for individual corals or polyps to live. When bleaching occurs, reefs turn white. Can they recover? Yes. Are the corals of the Great Barrier Reef recovering? No. The latest survey is heartbreaking. 50% of the corals north of Cairns, the most pristine and diverse corals, have died. Oh, unprecedented. So what does that mean? Corals are crucial habitat for sea turtles, sharks, dolphins, whales, and at least another 1 million forms of life. Corals are vital nursery grounds, feeding grounds. In nature, when creatures lose their habitat, they die. There isn't a more important issue for every human or country on Earth right now to address the climate crisis, because we can't live on a planet with dead oceans. Coral bleaching has now been reported in the Indian Ocean. Maldives, a tropical nation with 26 coral atolls and hundreds of islands. The Coral Triangle, which includes waters of Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, East Timor, and the Solomon Islands, and the corals of Japan and the Caribbean could be next. No! The average temperature for the past 3 months in Australia was 1.86 C, or 3.3 F degrees above normal. That smashed the warmest autumn record of 2005. On March 3rd, Marty, located in the north of the Pilbara region of Western Australia, recorded the hottest temperature of 47 C, or 117 F. On nearly every day in April, the largest city, Sydney, with 5 million peeps, had temperatures above normal. So, by the way, did Darwin in the Northern Territories, Canberra, the capital city of the nation, and Brisbane, Queensland, with its 2.3 million people. For the first 24 days in May, Sydney's temperatures were 4.9 C, or 9 F above normal. Canberra was 4 C, or 7 F above normal. Melbourne 3.6 C, or 6.5 F above normal. Hobart and Brisbane 3 C, or 5.5 F. Adelaide 2 C, or 3.6 F. Darwin and Perth 1 C, or 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit, all above normal. The climate crisis is causing a shift of weather patterns. Massive high-pressure systems were much further south, and the cold, rain-bearing low systems tracked south of the continent for the first 24 days in May. A 2014 Climate Change in Australia report produced by the Aussie government and the Bureau of Meteorology predicted storms to track south and rainfall to decline, and southern hemisphere circulation warming expanding from the tropics, with Hadley's circulation cell moving towards the South Pole. They predicted that for 2030. It's now beginning, 14 years early. Crops, like grapes for wine, need cool temperatures in the autumn to mature. Australia in 2015 exported $2.1 billion of wine. That industry will feel the bite of the heat. Tasmania has problems with its salmon, abalone, and oyster farms because temperatures are too warm. It's time for Australia to keep all A-L-L. It's coal in the ground. Not greenlighting more mines, as the Environment Minister Greg Blacklungs Hunt has done over the past 6 months, 2 new coal mines. July 2nd is the Australian federal election. Let's hope that the Aussies do not re-elect the current pro-fossil fuel, coal, fracking, oil and gas Liberal government led by Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull. Hashtag save nature now. Hashtag love nature. Hashtag love is the solution. Earthcast SOS depends upon you, the listeners. So come on to drreese.com, DRREESE.com. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click on that donate button, or pick yourself up any number of terrific books on bees, trees, seas, wild weather, or life, the wonder of it all. Just do it. drreese.com. I'm Earth's Dr. Reese Halter, reminding you to protect our planet.